How's it going, everybody? So just doing some updates on what's going on with the Dakota. We haven't been out in a few weeks. I'm having some of my own issues. Everybody else is still trying to fix their stuff. So my issue right now is my power steering pump, and it's something that I've been battling for a while. Finally got it. Finally got a PSE one rebuilt. Everything like that was good for a while. My problem is I never put a power steering cooler on the truck. So my PSE pump is just not putting out any pressure. I've torn it apart. The magnet was completely filled with metal shavings. So I tried rebuilding it, basically cleaning it out, make sure nothing was damaged that I could tell. I'm not an expert. So put it back in and still no pressure. I ended up installing a power steering cooler. So ended up having just enough room to make these little tabs right here to fit it right in between the tranny cooler and the radiator. So I have the pusher fan here, and I'll have my puller fan, my big fan, in here. So ran all that, was bleeding the system, and still no pressure out of it. So at this point, from what I'm hearing, is the best pump to go with is a trail gear pump. The trail gear pump, this right here is a PSE pump that my buddy Jake let me borrow. This is his old one that he blew the pulley off. But a trail gear pump is a 3-bolt style, unlike mine, which is a 4-bolt. So as you can see, I have some pieces that I've cut off of my bracket, and I have mine ordered. So what I have going on here is I've cut the bracket up in a way where I can either notch this section out and be able to swing the pump down and line up these 2 holes, or I can rotate it up a bit and make a bracket on the back side of this that will be able to capture all 3 bolts. So the only reason I haven't done anything else with this is because I need to, there's no shaft in this one, so I can't really line up my pulley and set it in there to find the distance to make sure I line everything up correctly. So I don't want to go ahead and make a bracket and then this piece backspace more and then the pulley not line up correctly. So I have a rough idea. I thought this was going to be a lot harder to make up. This bracket has been modified before. If anybody's wondering what all this welding here is done for. So I'm gonna wait for that new pump to come in and then go ahead and line up all these holes and figure out how far out my pulley is gonna stay. I will have to change out some of these fittings because the trail gear pump has a 10 and an 8 AN, I believe. And the PSE comes with a 12 and an 8. So I'll either have to make a new hose for the positioning of where the feed and everything is. So we'll have to see. I might have to just make all new hoses, which isn't a huge deal. But if I can get away with keeping the hoses that I already have, that would be great. So we'll have to wait and see when the pump comes in to see exactly what I have to do. But as of right now, this is my only setback, is the pump. I'm just not getting any pressure. I've bled the system a million times. I've bumped it on and shut it off so it can draw down, rotate back and forth. I've bled everything, and I'm not getting any sort of return at all whatsoever. The pump, it's just acting like the pump has no pressure left. So I don't know if it's the little fins inside of that PSE pump that is completely gone. I've never seen one cracked open brand new, so didn't know exactly what I was looking for. I just know there was a lot of metal shavings on the pump. But I got all new Heims for all the steering because mine were all completely toast. They were completely seized up. So I've gone through a few bottles of Swepco, just trying to bleed the system and crack it back open. Been trying to save it as it's been coming back out, because this stuff is not cheap. This is the stuff that PSE recommends. That's like the only stuff they will warranty their stuff for. Sadly, my pump I got from someone and sent it out to get rebuilt, so I didn't buy it, so it's not really a warranty factor. And I didn't have a steering cooler on there, so this is 100% my own fault. Got a new fair lead, and the winch is all working again. Got some new battery terminals and some little things. Haven't made any more progress on the half doors because I've been kind of running around in circles trying to get a bunch of stuff done. If you guys have seen any of the other videos, which I'm gonna be making a video about it, but I have a new project going on in the other container. So this is the new project. It's not an off-road vehicle, but it is a truck bed camper. So I'm gonna be doing a separate video on all the updates on this. So if anybody's interested in this, go check it out. Both videos will be up about the same time. This video is just an update on how everything's going. The truck's still broken, and hopefully we will be back out on the trail next weekend. So this is just a quick short video. So as always, stay off-road.